Hello, welcome to another Gundam Battle Operation 2 video. That is the full armor Gundam. And yeah, it's a full armor Gundam. I'm going to be using it in a ace match at 500. So this would be the level 2, I believe. And if you guys have watched my channel for a little bit, I am not a big fan of full armor Gundam. It's one of those suits that was probably good when it first came out. I mean, this suit it's very old. It came out before I even started playing. And I believe when I did come into the scene, they had some kind of new player role where you can either get the full armor Gundam or the Gelgu cannon. And I gotta say, thank God I got the Gelgu cannon, because if I would have got the full armor Gundam, holy shit, I would have been pissed off playing this game. Because the full armor Gundam, you're limited to a few weapons. You have the shoulder cannon, you have the double beam rifle, and you have some Vulcans and these little missile bay missiles. Missile bay missiles, yeah, sure. Starting off this match, I'm going to set up somewhere, because I know this is Arctic base, so people are probably going to be doing the Arctic base strategy, even though it's military base. That's just how this game is now, so I was going to go ahead and take some pot shots. Going to miss a few, because this is my first time playing the Full Armor Gundam in God knows how long. I think I did it for a joke a few times in different streams, but usually they don't end up very well. And as you can see, the ace is coming, not the ace, the raid is coming straight for me. Somehow, an act of charity from a teammate, he decided to come in and help me, and I really got to thank this Jagan here, the number one here. He's distracted him long enough for me to kind of get away. I kind of live a little bit longer because of him. I kind of throw my presence around with the full armor Gundam a little bit. So yeah, thank God for that. I believe, yeah, I probably would just straight up died if I would just left alone there. That's just more my fault, because a lot of people don't play that strategy on military base anymore. Usually, as I said before, people will go Arctic basing straight through E, around this building next to E, so I had to take advantage of that. I only took advantage of it for a little bit. And yeah, you can see me unloading on why am I forgetting the name? Gira Doga. So the thing with this suit, how I play it, is I'll typically open up, if I can't get a straight shoulder cannon shot, I'll poke a little bit with the double beam rifle, but I'll usually open up with the shoulder cannons, and then I'll unleash my shots of the double beam rifle. And the teammate is nearby, if they get like a downswing or they counter somebody, I'll unload every shot I have with the double beam rifle. But the setup I have for the full armor Gundam is it's just max range parts, which can be a little bit unfortunate for if you're fighting somebody who has a lot of max range themselves, because I think you only have 23 beam and ballistic resistance, which, me, I like to max up my defense as well, but I want to do more range, because the double beam rifle, I can nearly get to 2,000 damage per shot. Yeah, I think the most I got this match was 1,800, so if I release 3 shots of that, yeah, that's a lot of fucking damage, especially if I'm already opening up with the shoulder cannon, or one of my teammates throws in their own shots, right? So that's a lot of damage potential. And you can see I'm already trying to poke at the enemy team here. Just not really doing anything, because I'm trying to gauge how far I can shoot past the max range. You can see the reticle there. Sometimes some suits can shoot a little bit beyond that, and you can see it's not working for the shoulder cannon here. So I'm going to sit on top of this building, see if we can get some pot shots in, and that's how I'm going to be using the full armor Gundam. And I wanted to try this suit because the other day I was having some great fun with the full armor Gundam Mark II and I should say was it the Gundam Mark II full armor, and then the full armor Gundam Mark III. I don't know which way you want to say. I'm just gonna call it the full armor Gundam, and then whatever mark they are. The full armor Gundam Mark III, which both of those suits are pretty fun. The full armor Gundam Mark III, really like playing that suit as a support nowadays. So I want to try out the regular full armor Gundam just to see where we're at now with our full armor Gundams, right? And yeah, the other two are so much better than this suit. But that's not the fault of the suit right now. It's just because, it was released way back then, so the suit was probably good at some point. But you can see I'm just going to go ahead and mow down these low health enemies. So really, the full armor Gundam, how I'm using it is trying to either do high amounts of burst damage, or if I see a low enough health enemy, I can go ahead and finish him off, because finishing off somebody with 3 shots of 1,800 damage each, that's pretty good. I missed that guy completely into the dodgeball, but yeah, and I try to use this in space, because I have 2 matches recorded for another time of the full armor Gundam Mark II and Mark III in space, and I wanted to include this in there to make like a full armor crazy madness video, right? showcasing all three, but yeah, that was not going very well because yeah, it's a full armored Gundam in space. It's not going to work too much. Maybe I should try it at 450 since that's its native cost. Maybe it can fare a little bit better. But although there are some benefits of this suit, because I did mention that you do get some high beam damage. So if you're using this at 600, which God bless you, or 650, you can max this up to give this a lot of range damage and just wail on people. The unfortunate part is that you're big, slow, you have a hard time trying to stun people. Although the missile bay missiles can do a pretty decent job if you can hit them first. If you aim down at somebody, usually you can see them spread out like that. Whenever you use them like at range. They're typically you want to use them when somebody gets close to you, which I don't do because it's a little bit hard to rely on that for me. So I just try to just use my shoulder cannons and the beam cannon at close range, just because I think I'm not going to get too much with the missiles. I think I do throw them in a little bit here and there this match, but mostly just for like, oh hey, extra damage, right? Not too crazy setups here, not too many something crazy defense wise, right? But, you know, hey, we got ourselves a kill. We ended up becoming the ace, which was pretty surprising for me. But then I realized in this match that I got a few kills off of people that were low on health. So I was kind of just doing the finishing off everybody. And the game was like, hey, you killed people. Wow, okay, you're the ace now. It's, oh, well, thank you. I don't want to be the ace in a full armor Gundam, but sure. And it turns out the enemy ace is also a support. That's the Nemo 3, which I kind of want to play the Nemo 3 instead of the full armor Gundam. But you know, this is the challenge I gave myself, so we're going to try and make do. And there's 2 minutes left in the match, and we're doing just fine. Almost 9,000, 6,000, but of course, this is a ace match at 500. That can change at any moment if we're not very careful. Seems like our team is pushing up, so I'm going to go ahead and take some pot shots. Hey, that's a Jagan almost dead. Alright, get rid of him. And looks like I really want to praise my teammates here. I want to praise everybody because they were leaving people low for me to finish off, which I really appreciate that, especially when you have you're in a full armor Gundam and you're the ace. So hats off to these guys. And it seems like I can't get a good shot, so I'm going to get a little bit closer. And unfortunately for me, that's going to be the raid. But thank God our team was right up on that. They noticed it was a raid. They're going to go right in there. Get some stun locks in. Actually, no, he's going to get the counter. And I'm going to unload on him and then get my neutral swing. Fortunately, the Mark II hit the guy's shield, so I was able to get the kill. You know what? That's fine because, you know, we got the kill. So, yeah, 15,000 to 6,000. And that only 1 minute left. And you can see the... I guess the Desert Gelgu is really intrigued at my full armor Gundam. I guess either how crazy I am to use it or how stupid I am. I don't know which. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and retreat back. I'm going to take safety in the little oil barrels. What the fuck? Oil rigs? Why am I forgetting the name? Is containers? Yeah, sure. We set them on top of these and see if we can get some more pot shots in. I don't think we get anything too crazy. It's just me hanging out right here while our team kind of just distracts the enemy team as they push forward, which is, yeah, they're going to have to do a lot to even like try to catch up at this point. They're going to have to get like every kill in a row to let their ace get it. So that, I don't think it's going to be possible, so I think that's going to be a clear win for us here in these last 20 seconds. So we're just going to stall out here, take some pot shots, miss completely, just completely shitty misses. But yeah, and that's just going to be in the match. So we see, I believe we're going to see a little struggle here with the Jagan, the one that saved my life earlier. So I'm going to go ahead and help him out here. There's a stun lock. He's going to get his melee in. And if he was just out of view in front of me, I probably would have got that kill. One last kill for the road, right? Just unload the double beam rifle. But hey, mission completed, and we'll see what we got going on here. And, hey, top individual, damn, 8,000. And top assist score. Definitely going to be praising the Jagan because he's the one that helped me at the beginning of the match, and I helped him. And honestly, I would have praised everybody here because they were pretty nice teammates. And yeah, first place, 6-1. Not too much damage, you know, 64,000. I was kind of finishing people off that match. And yeah, you know, the game gave me the ace, and everybody was kind enough to not kill people that were low on health. And again, as I said, the full armor Gundam is very good at just dealing out high burst damage, especially if you buff up that range. So yeah, a 1,800 damage per shot. Yeah, that's going to finish off a lot of low health people if you just rapid fire that motherfucker. So, and yeah, that is going to be the full armor Gundam that's going to be in this match. And if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe if you want. I'd really appreciate it. And, you know, type up in the comment section how you feel about the Full Armor Gundam. Do you like it? Do you hate it? I know there's very few people out there that like playing the Full Armor Gundam. Sometimes I'll see somebody pick it, and very rarely, you know, the very rare moments I do see somebody pick it, even rarer are people that do good with it. And mostly it has to be a similar situation like this where you have a team that can set up for you or save your ass, because it can be quite hard to play nowadays. But yeah, so you're definitely going to have a lot better of a time playing the Type B, since you do have more weapons and more utility with that suit. You have, you know, the heavy stagger missiles along with the shoulder cannon and the beam rifle that can do some good damage. You have the missiles that feel a lot better to use. Just dump all that arsenal on top of somebody. Feels a lot better, right? But yeah, and I'll probably have, I think I have a video of the Type B somewhere. But, you know, I wanted to post this because, again, I really wanted to try out the Full Armor Gundam, and somehow it worked. I say somehow, I already told you, the team. And thank God I had that team. There would have been a match today because, man, I really tried to use this in space and it was not working out. But yeah, it worked out here, and that's great. And I'll go ahead and post that Mark II and Mark III Full Armor Gundam video at some point, because yeah, those two are really good suits as well. But yeah, that's gonna be it. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.